Well, it gives you $1.
I'm going to take myself through the Assassin's Guild to a volunteer at Lords and Ladies.
Okay.
So there you go. Roll the dice. You want?
I had read Colour of Magic when it came out and really enjoyed that. And at the time, myself and David and a group of other friends were getting together regularly to play role-playing games. Then we read the second book, got into it more, and just sort of thought with the sort of games we've been playing that there was something there I could put together just for ourselves. And had a bit of spare time, put together a very rough draft of a game, which was something we played occasionally ourselves. And people started saying, well, have you tried maybe trying to put this game out there because it's a good game? So we heard at the time then that Terry was going to be in Belfast in the book signing, so I made up a very quickly put together prototype, stuck it in an envelope, went and queued up diligently to get my book signed, and then said, here, have a look at this sometime. Expected not to hear anything back really, and then a couple of days later got contacted by Colin Smythe who had said Terry had looked at it, liked the idea, and if we could get a games company on board with us we would talk. And that began a long trip then of actually getting a company to come with us, so it started from there.
Else's like as much as I can. I made him not anything. Everybody else is in the structure of role-playing games, what we did is we used the books of role-playing games, or we did research in libraries. So then we would have created our own games, our own maps, our own villages, our own boats, our own buildings, our own storylines. I did a bit of research in Irish mythology and created a whole storyline around Finn McCool and the giants and the tribes and the legends of Ireland. In the same way, we would have looked at the sort of the mainstream things of vampires and zombies and put them into storylines. So we had a whole mixture of stuff really in our background.
If you get any
right, so I'll go through Lords and Ladies volunteer.
We're talking about Discworld here, we're talking about Ankh-Morpork, we're talking about fun and mayhem. How much skill, how much luck? Someone might say like Vimes, you might have to make your own luck. I think the more you play it, the more chance you have probably of winning it, because there's more chance you become more street, let's say. So you know how the city works, and you don't forget how to share the pox or use your sneaky guild ability or avoid the luggage, and you get into the whole theme and the magic of the gameplay and how to sort of screw over everybody else so they don't win and you maybe do. So it's really nice when we see people enjoying our game, relating to some of the quotes on the cards about the characters taken from the books, and in some instances actually going out. We've never bought Discworld before, after playing our game and going and buying a Discworld book and saying, yeah, I wish I knew about this before. Thanks to playing your game we now know, and they're buying the books, which is, it's lovely to hear that coming back,
If you try to cast a scroll on film, just get a picture.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Do a little curl around.
So where have you guys come from?
Salisbury.
Oh, right.
Yes. I literally heard about this at the last minute. I didn't know this shop existed, so I think I might frequent it now.
Yeah. You're a Discworld fan, obviously.
Oh yeah. Massive Terry Pratchett fan, full stop.
I wrote last
from France.
Number.
All the way for Hogswatch.
November is about
Yes,
Terry.
yes,
yes.
It's about Terry Pratchett. So you share fan to fantasy.
Do you read Terry Pratchett in English or French?
Both.
We come every year, twice a year, so spring and winter.
What is it that entices you into Discworld?
Well, we like the books. The books are really funny, enjoyable, but we make a lot of friends here. And come the same lot of people tend to come and get new ones all the time. So it's a nice atmosphere, nice people. You're going to die here,
no, I won't. I'll be fine. In my mind, it's a warm summer's day. Ah, yes.
This is Corporal Nobby, and I'm Captain Carrot. I'm a bit of a disappointment to my parents, but they're dwarfs, of course, and I can't grow a beard. I've always liked to grow a beard just like my mum, but unfortunately I can't.
So what are you doing here? You just keeping an eye on the populace?
Yes, we're just trying to blend in inconspicuously in the town this morning, and Brian sells the books for the Help the Troops. So,
and at the moment I'm Corporal Nobby, the scrappiest one of the night watch.
That's right, yes.
Who are you looking for?
Charlie. Oh, there he is.
Is this a significant Discworld activity, do you think?
It's just a significant activity.
Yes, it's become a because the paint your own got a bit messy. It was thought that knitting wouldn't be quite as messy, and there's a few of us that knit strange things, so it just became an alternate pastime.
Got it?
Yeah.
Solid, take them off. There you go. Is that what you need?
Brilliant. Okay.
Hello.
And what's your name?
My name is the stupid idiot in a dress. Hello, I'm Dave in a dress, if you couldn't guess. I can't imagine why they call me that, but they do. But I'm one of the fixtures and fittings at Wincanton. If there's silly people here, I'm not far away. Hello.
Are you a Discworld fan then?
I bloody well should be in this. Yes, I am. It's a little bit of escapism. It's not drudgery, and it's not boredom, and it's not paying the bills. It's a bit of fun and games, and then back to boring life. That answer your question?
How would you describe your costume?
How would I describe my costume? Ridiculous, as I'm sure your camera will reveal.
I think you look very fine.
Bernard said he needed a costume that the people would recognise me, so for some reason this came to mind.
Until recently, we were living in India, and I've come, how many times? 3 Discworld events from India, and so now we actually live in England, and so this is the first event that's happened since I've been living here. So we've only come from Surrey.
South Seas Braham, so I am.
And where have you come from?
I've come all the way from Thailand. The South Seas indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Terry Pratchett!
The one thing that's happened, it seems to me to have happened very recently. It's like all the little blobs of mercury ran together. Because initially when Discworld started, all the fans thought they were the only fans. Gradually it came to their notice that they weren't. And now I find fans in so many places. Right? The trouble is you can't even spot the buggers anymore.
They're in disguise.
When I Rob and I, and later Lynn joined us, went to Australia this year. Rob and I got off the plane, we went to walk around Sydney, and a man at work got down off his scaffolding and said, "Here, are you Terry Pratchett?" Because, you know, I was going there to do the event in the Opera House. And he said, yes. He said, I haven't been able to get a ticket. You know what I mean? Okay, my guess, in your own. I'll be walking about. I wanted to buy some shoes. The lady in the shoe shop was a fan. Everywhere there was a fan. The following day, I wanted to pick up some clothing, went shopping. A lady there was not only a fan in this big store, became my personal shopper that day and gave me a really good deal on Calvin Klein underwear.
It's hanging off there.
And this went on when some of you must have heard us talk about this. We went to Hobbiton. We went over to New Zealand as well. The people running the place there were fans. And I can tell you that I got to see inside the Hobbit houses and outside, and I'll tell you what, none of them's got a shit house in it. But you would have thought tiny little outhouses would be the thing for the movie. It would get a laugh. And if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me as much as you like, especially if you're prepared to listen to me as much as you like. And I'm very pleased to see you here, and tell your friends that they're not as all as loony as they seem. It's lovely to see you all. The newbies and the old Chinese. And you as well. Someone
Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who have been